Congratulations to Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin because they're engaged.
It's crazy. And of course, we have to go travel through their entire timeline from the beginning to now. And you guys, it's a lot.
It's a lot. What's up, guys? Welcome to Clevver News. I'm Emil Ennis Jr.
And I'm Miriam Issa.
So first of all, Miriam, can we talk about the fact that I wish that I mean, I do have this, but I love when celebrity couples or couples in general have the first time they met on video. And we have that video, and it's so adorable.
It's my daughter Hailey, the third song. Yeah, we've been enjoying it.
That was almost 10 years ago, 2009. That's just crazy.
I had no idea they'd known each other for that long.
It's so funny that like all these things resurface when time, because if you think back then there was social media, but it wasn't to the extent that it is now. And now people are like little sleuths and they find something so fast. It's just crazy.
No, and then the fascinating thing is like, we didn't even know all this till we had to do the homework for this video. There are so many signs that these two were going to end up together.
So many signs. Okay, in 2011, what was it? So Hailey went to the premiere of his Never Say Never movie, and that was so long ago, but feels like it was just yesterday. I remember that movie was coming out. I was like, whoa, this Justin Bieber kid, who is this? It's a cool haircut.
Now, the interesting thing is, around 2011, Hailey also starts tweeting her support for Jelena. At that point, Jelena had only been around for like a little bit.
Yeah.
And Hailey tweets her love of Jelena for several years until Jelena breaks up.
Okay, but here's the thing: who didn't love Jelena back then? Like, even if you weren't
a lot of Bieber fans.
That's true.
But like, isn't it crazy to think that you're marrying the guy that you once used to root for when he was with his ex?
She was younger, she's more mature now, and she knows what she wants. And in 2014, when Selena and Justin broke up, let's just say that rumors started happening between Hailey and Justin.
Now at the time, HollywoodLife, which I don't always trust, they said Justin has a new muse and it's Hailey. She's different from the other girls Justin has been with. She's really fun, feisty, and could care less about Justin's fame and fortune. Hailey's birthday was on November 22nd, so when she got to New York, Justin made sure to spoil her and treat her like a princess. He totally took care of her and took her shopping. He's definitely on the rebound from Selena. Is it possible this is the only quote from HollywoodLife that's actually real?
Well, it seems like this is one of those things where like that could have actually been factual because there were probably photos of them out and about. But speaking of photos, Justin was posting some photos on Instagram, and in the photos you can see that the friendship was definitely blossoming. And
again, this is all 2014.
And at the time in 2014, like it wasn't like, oh, hey girl. It was just more like friends photos. And he was
building a foundation.
It was other people in there. You're building the foundation of the friendship.
Yeah, at that point they'd known each other 5 years.
But here's the thing. Of course, whenever two celebrities start hanging out a lot, people and fans start thinking, oh, they have to be dating. So there are all these dating rumors forming. And that's when Hailey had a chat with E! News. So when she chatted with E! News, she said, I've known him since I was young, since I was like 13, and we've just been good friends over the years. We have just stayed close, and there's nothing more to it than that. But then didn't Justin post something too?
Yes, he wrote, people are crazy. I'm super single, and this is my good friend. You would know otherwise. But then lo and behold, that same year, we're still in 2014.
Yeah.
This is the year when things start to turn between them. That year, after they both declared their single status, they spent New Year's Eve together.
Okay, so 2015, they wanted to try something a little different. Okay, but then when summer came around, they were spotted together in Miami, which sounds very familiar, which we'll get to that later. But definitely there's some sparks in Miami that happened for Justin and Hailey.
So this is summer of 2015. We're following it. And then in winter of 2015, Justin goes on vacation with his dad, his siblings, and Hailey. And he posted this video to his Instagram, and that's when we all just let out a collective,
So they took that beautiful vacation with the dad, the siblings, which by the way, once you start introducing to the family, I feel like that's a sign. But just in case you didn't get that sign, around New Year's of 2016, dear God, they posted this photo, they're kissing on the gram, and we were all like, whoa, and there was no caption. And
no caption needed.
We were just shook. Some of you may not have known that Justin talked about marrying her before. I'm talking about in 2016, Justin said this in a GQ March issue. Now in the issue he says, I don't want to put anyone in a position where they feel like I'm only theirs, only to be hurt in the end. Right now in my life, I don't want to be held down by anything. I already have a lot that I have to commit to, a lot of responsibilities. I don't want to feel like the girl I love is an added responsibility. I know that in the past, I've hurt people and said things I didn't mean to make them happy in the moment. So now I'm just more so looking at the future, making sure I'm not damaging them. Then he says, what if Hailey ends up being the girl I'm gonna marry, right?
I just got chills, just got chills.
He says, if I rush into anything, if I damage her, then it's always gonna be damaged. It's really hard to fix wounds like that. It's so hard, I just don't want to hurt her.
By the way, this is around March of 2016, and I actually find this quote so mature. Justin is acknowledging that in his past relationships, he said things he didn't mean, like maybe about being monogamous. He's obviously alluding to Selena Gomez when he says that he's damaged people and he doesn't want to make the mistakes he made with Selena with this girl.
Well, the crazy thing is Hailey actually responded to those comments in another conversation with E.
We are not an exclusive couple. He's about to go on tour. Relationships at this age are already complicated, but I don't like to really talk about it because it's between me and him.
Following that chat with E, Hailey added a few more comments to make everything clear, saying to Marie Claire, I don't want attention out of dating somebody. Texts started coming through, crazy phone calls. It's hard to date somebody in this industry. You have to have really thick skin and be very strong. You have to focus on the person and nothing else. Hailey said that it wasn't about Justin, but ironically, they split right around that time.
You know what? You mentioned Justin being very mature in his statements earlier. She was sounding very mature
Absolutely.
too. And I kind of love how they both, it seems, they both knew that maybe the relationship wasn't either in the place it needed to be in or heading in the right direction. So it's very mature that they split instead of just trying to like make it work.
Right.
You know?
So that was, I think, 2016.
That was 2016.
2017 was just an interesting year. Selena Gomez, I believe, was in and out of rehab.
Yeah.
Justin was just getting his life together. And fast forward to Selena and Justin splitting up this year. And then Hailey and Shawn Mendes both confirming that they were both single.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Because there were all these rumors for the longest that Hailey and Shawn were dating. Then when they walked the Met Gala together, they were like, oh, they're confirming they're dating. And then Shawn was like, no, we're just friends. And then
said the same thing.
Hailey pretty much said the same thing later, and she confirmed she was single. But then in that same article where she said she was single, she said something very interesting about Justin. And guys, this should have been the clue right there. What did she say?
She said, Justin and I were friends for a long time. I met him when I was really young and he was one of my best friends. Everybody knows that at a certain point in time, that turned into something else, but that just happens when you're 18, 19. It was what it was. We went through a long period of time when we weren't friends. We didn't speak for quite some time and there was a lot of weirdness that went on. We've moved past that.
And boy, did
Yes,
they.
they did.
They moved way past that. And if you watch Clevver, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, because in June they were spotted at a church conference in Miami, and then they were spotted at a pool. They were spotted going out for dinner, and then to Club Live. She was drying them off with a towel. Things definitely escalated. And of course, there were all these rumors. Are Hailey and Justin together? Some people were saying it was too soon after Selena. There were so many different rumors going on.
I think what's really interesting is because he's had this relationship with Selena that's been so intense for so many years, we kind of didn't pay attention to anything happening in the periphery.
No.
Meanwhile, this relationship with Hailey, to my surprise, has been bubbling and growing for a while.
It's been growing for a while, and the cool thing, did I say growing? The cool thing is they have, like you were saying, that foundation of the friendship, because it's literally years and years of friendship. And that friendship escalated.
And I think he made the mistakes that we all make in, in relationships. He made them with Selena, and he didn't make them with Hailey. They don't have the scar tissue that Jelena has.
One thing that he did not do with Selena that he did with Hailey, though, is he proposed. And of course, we were, okay, here's the thing. The funny thing, Miriam, is Ariana and Pete Davidson kind of beat us to the punch with that surprise engagement where it seemed like it's so soon.
It's like a trend right now.
When Justin and Hailey got engaged, we were surprised. We were kind of like, oh, well, Ariana and Pete just did it too, so is this true? But then we found out it was true because Justin confirmed on his IG, I am not reading this long caption, but he pretty much did a love letter. I'll read one part of it. He
really
says,
beautiful.
My heart is completely and fully yours, and I will always put you first. You are the love of my life, Hailey Baldwin, and I wouldn't want to spend it with anybody else. And then, what did Hailey say? Hailey responded with her own tweet.
She basically said, not sure what I did in life to deserve such happiness, but I am so utterly grateful to God for giving me such an incredible person to share my life with. No words could ever express my gratitude.
I mean, it's honestly a couple goals at this point. And a source told Us Weekly earlier this week that they were planning a small wedding, possibly in Canada.
But I have a question.
Yes.
How many times, and this is for you too, y'all, how
Yes.
many times do you think Jelena is dead and then it resurrects?
I mean,
honestly.
That's true, but this is the first time he's been engaged, so
True.
this may be the final straw, but at the same time, you know, life is life. You never know what happens, so all we can do
complicated.
is take things a day at a time.
Love is just complicated.
Listen, that was a
y'all.
lot. If you didn't know, now you know. We gave you the full timeline, but let us know what you think in the comment section below. What was your favorite moment about their whole history? What did you know that you thought you, or what didn't you know that you, what am
All
I
the
trying-
things.
Just
all
let us
the
know
things.
in the
Yeah,
comments.
just let us know. Yeah, if you guys think it's as crazy as we do, just let us know.
Yeah.
I'm Miriam Isa on Twitter, at Miriam_Isa on Instagram.
And I'm at Emil Ennis Jr.
We
because
could use a little validation.
yeah,
You should
yeah.
follow us.
Just go ahead and follow us, give us some likes, you know, we'll appreciate it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Clevver. Guys, we love you so much.
Yeah.
Share this video with
Yeah.
other Justin Bieber, Hailey. Just share it with everybody. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
I want love. I should get on Tinder.
Oh my gosh.